I want you to take us kind of into a little bit how you started
Sure.
this journey and how you prepared yourself. This is a whole different culture you're going to.
Yeah, and multiple cultures. That's one of the things I think the movie does a great job of showing is we kind of, lop over there and kind of just one big monolithic thing. But, I got, basically took a variety of language classes, Arabic, Urdu, Dari, Pashto, just languages that would help me kind of, break into a conversation with someone. I learned how to, survive in a hostile environment, like what to do when somebody's like throwing grenades at you or mortars or you're being shot at.
Right.
What do you do when you're shot in the chest? How do you treat a sucking chest wound? It's the class that I like to call the I hope I never have to use it class.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, obviously here we're dealing with a very serious issue and what's
Absolutely.
going on. But here you are as well, filmmaker. You're trying to make it engaging and you want people to watch it and understand. How hard was it or challenging was it for you to find that balance?
Well, I think it's always difficult. And, with Super Size Me, we did it. We made a very difficult and kind of hard to swallow, no pun intended, subject, a little more entertaining, engaging, and fun. And we did the same thing with this. We made the hunt of Osama bin Laden and this guy who's absolutely a terrible person into a fun movie. I think that people who like Super Size Me are really going to like this film.
Yeah, there had to be times when you were there when you were scared.
Oh, completely.
No doubt.
Out of my head scared. Like moments where your heart's like just sitting in your throat. So we were embedded with the military when we were in Afghanistan, and those guys are fantastic and did a great job of helping us out. But it doesn't change the fact that every day these guys are targets. Like people are out to get them. So it's guilt by association. You're with them, so then they're also out to get you. It's scary.
What was the most eye-opening thing for you on this journey?
Oh, so many things. We got to talk to just like regular people. Along the way we talk to politicians and people like that. But, as we all see, what politicians say is what politicians say. It's kind of the same type of rhetoric we get everywhere. And to actually get to sit down and meet with real families, real people in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Morocco, Israel, the Palestinian territories. You start to see this incredible commonality of people. We have a lot more in common than I think we're really led to believe.
Oh, for sure. And you'd never been to the Middle East before this,
Never,
had you?
Ever, no.
Wow.
And believe me, a 6'2" really pale guy does not, just kind of blend in very well.
Okay, so what did you do to blend?
Well, I did the best I could. I grew out like, a big manly beard, like a grizzly-looking beard that, and my beard comes in very red, so it's like, so now I'm a big Scotsman walking around the Middle East. I would dress in traditional clothing, which, once again, it's like, I don't think it really made me disappear that much, but at least it made me feel a little more comfortable, which I think is a big thing when you're traveling in that region.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting. I was thinking, I just covered the Toronto Film Festival in the fall, and there were a lot of films about Iraq, whether it was, and then here again, you're showing a different side and from your point of view and doing it in documentary style. But, it's been 6 years, my God, these guys are fighting, and what's really happening, and is there anything really going to be settled here? Do you think it's about time that finally, people are putting out these films and bringing out the awareness?
Well, I think it's about time we start looking ahead. We could have made a movie that would have been, just jumping on kind of the Bush Bash bandwagon that a lot of people have done over the last few years. But, for me, I think the film does a great job of looking at what's next. What do we do from here? How do we start to change things? And for me, I think that's what the film is really filled with. There's a tremendous amount of hope and optimism in where in the world.
How often does your life on film cut into your real life and your relationship with your wife? I know we covered that about the
every
time
really,
I
make a movie. That's a great question for her. It's like, because especially kind of the path that I've started to go down, fair game, because I need to be honest with you for you to really have faith in me.
So now that you're a dad, how is your filmmaking going to change?
Well, Alex has already said that my next film should be like Flowers or, fish or something much less safe. And,
or, Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you should investigate into something SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's a good one, yeah. Let me write that down. Yeah.
Okay, I want half your money.
Yeah, done.
Oh, now you also have a companion book with this, which, looks really, really interesting. Tell us a little bit about that, too.
Well, there's so much footage that you just can't put in a film. And we ended up shooting 900 hours for this film that we, then whittle down and edit down into 90 minutes. And there's so many people, stories, places you go. You just can't relay everything in a film. And so I really wanted to, make a book that would expand on the journey that I went on, the things that I learned, the people I met. And I think the book it's a great thing to have come out at the same time of the movie.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great. And so what's next? Like, do you have any ideas? Are you just taking a break now?
Well, right now, I don't even need a vacation. I want a staycation. I want to, stay home for a while. Yeah, our TV TV series 30 Days is coming back on television in June. So you know, after that we'll see. We've got some ideas we're knocking around, but nothing we've committed to yet.
Okay, well, I do look forward to your next thing. It's always great watching your stuff and great talking to you.
Thank you.
And best of luck with this. It's really, really a good job.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Oh, no problem. Have a great day, Morgan.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.